Hello, everybody. Guess what? Today is Thursday. And you know what happens on Thursdays? Thursdays Thoughts with Merle and Patty. And guess who's here? I'm Merle, and she's
I'm Patty. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday.
So this
Everybody
is,
breathe. Today's a funny day about breathing. So everybody breathe.
I think
And,
that's
and, and it's also a perfect day for our topic, isn't it?
it
Yes, it
is
is.
an amazing time because our topic is, what is your secret for relationships surviving differences of political opinions?
Yeah. Because we know that gets very hot and heated, and we have a very big divide right now. And a lot of couples do have differing agreed. I mean, that different. I know I can't remember who they were. There was a famous couple in Washington, D.C. a few years back. I don't remember their names, but one was a by the book Democrat, one was a by the book Republican, and they were like the cutest couple in the world, completely differences, but they made it work.
Yes, yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, those
And
people that we can't think of their name.
exactly. I think that was during the Obama regime, uh, but I don't remember.
I don't remember either because it's before yesterday and before yesterday. Yeah, there is, again, and it doesn't always have to be political. It could be different differences. It could be religion differences, belief system differences, societal differences about things. My thought, and we would like, if you guys are listening live, tell us if you have secrets. We're asking you what your secrets is or what your thoughts or ideas on it are. The one that I think it is it's just, you can't make it personal. You can't make it personal. It's not against you and against them, differing opinions. As soon as you make it like you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, you're making it personal. It's like, I disagree with you, fine. It's like, well, my thoughts are different. But as soon as you make it a personal, there's no hope. What do you think, Merle?
I think that it's a fabulous opportunity for learning how to respect different people and how to respect different opinions. It is it is more noticeable now than it has ever been. But I think you can notice that if somebody has an opinion that's different from yours, they're morons. How could they think that way? How, what? I think this and you think differently? You must be crazy. That lack of respect for and willingness to step back and say, hey, if that person thinks that way, I respect that person. Let me let me like step back and think, how are they seeing this that's a little different? Maybe I can end up with not necessarily agreeing with them, but understanding how they came to that conclusion. And I, I think that is something that is so needed in the world today. And my thing is bringing peace to the world one relationship at a time. This will help bring peace to the world if we can just look at each relationship that we have. I'm what came to mind, Patty, was a person that we know who stopped talking to his mother because of a difference of opinion, and it turned out that differences of political opinion. This is not this is not this is not nirvana. This is not where we want to end up. We want to end up, we don't want to end up with everybody always agreeing with everybody. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. So then what are we left with? We're left with, okay, people have different opinions. Oh, then I'm going to have to respect that some people think differently than me. And that's a brilliant, important lesson.
Yeah. I agree. I do. This is good. And on occasion, what works for families, things, you not, I don't think couples should do this, but like if you go to like family gatherings where there's a differences of opinions and stuff, we could go to that old school rule that my parents used to always talk about when I was a kid. Talk about everything except religion and politics, which now all we talk about is religion and politics, or at least in my world. But maybe, at times, if you have big differings of family around the Thanksgiving dinner, you don't want to turn it into a polite, what should have happened, what did happen. Go with those old school rules,
Well,
during this family dinner.
old school rule is wear a mask and don't gather. Don't listen. You can do it on Zoom now, so maybe this is saving us from having to listen to people that have different opinions.
Right.
We just don't have Thanksgiving dinner this year.
Yeah, but if you Zoom it, you still could get in a fight. You still could get in a disagreement. And disagreement is great, but it's just, again, it's about making it personal and it's respecting the
Yes,
other guy, or
yes.
agree to disagree.
Or just being respectful of the other person's opinion. That's all. You know,
As
that's
hard
it.
as that is sometimes.
So we don't have to convince anybody. It's not your job to convince that other person, and it's not their job to convince you. It's both of your jobs is to you can listen and you can express, but then what you need to do is coexist, live together, and after COVID, give each other a hug. Right now, it's at the most elbows. But yeah, I think it's incredibly important. I think what has happened today is that some of our lack of respect for the way different people think, uh, that has been kind of quiet and under wraps. It has just come out in the open, and we have this festering sore, and this festering sore is just us not allowing for differences. I mean, we exercise with people that have different opinions than us.
We do every single day. We exercise with people with very different political opinions are. Sometimes we talk about it, sometimes we avoid talking about it, but we don't make it personal. Scott just brought up, Scott Matheson. Hi, Donna, wanted to say hi. Hi, Scott. Scott just brought up a lovely point. How boring would it be if we all agreed on everything?
Yes.
Good point.
Yes. Right. Yes, and respect is important, even if we don't agree. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And Don, I'm going to send you an email. And yeah, so I say whenever there is this tension, and I guess COVID has certainly made it more tense. Let us have a lesson from it. Let us learn. I I think maybe this is an opportunity. I don't want to be too happy happy. I do tend to be optimistic, I have to say.
We love that. That's why we have good lives that move forward. We're optimists. So you get more an optimistic life that way.
I think being an optimist is like feeding the good wolf, actually.
Yeah.
And Patty, you have to tell the story of the good and the bad wolf, because some people
All right, we'll
don't
do
know
the
it.
wolf story again. And for those of you who know it, sorry, it's good to remember because you could do it during the day. All right, everybody's got two wolves outside their door. We all have two wolves outside our door. We only have room for one wolf in our life. One wolf has got every bad attribute you think you have. I'm too short, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I don't have enough money, I don't have a lover, my apartment's too little, whatever, everything negative that you think. I hate my job. The other wolf is everything positive in your life. You're alive. Maybe you have 10 fingers, you have people, you're listening to this, you have internet, whatever, every good thing in your life. Both wolves are outside your door. Only one lives. Which one lives? Which wolf lives? People think, people like, ooh, the good wolf, I hope, or the bad wolf, more than likely. It's up to you, you guys. It's the wolf you feed. The wolf you feed gets strong in a pretty, pretty coat and healthy and howls at the moon. And the wolf you don't feed just dissipates and becomes a ghost of nothingness. So feed the good wolf. I just like that analogy over glass half empty, glass half full, and more you put your focus grows. It's like, catch yourself during the day. I don't have enough time for, I'm feeding the bad wolf. I'm feeding the bad wolf right now. Let me feed the good wolf. What do I do have? You can switch it in a thought. So
Yes,
that's the wolf story again.
yes, yes. I love you. I know you worry about saying it too often that it's
It's okay.
boring, but I love it. I every time it you tell it a little different each time. It adds to the meaning. I think it's such an important story lesson uh, that you know why I like it, because it gives us a chance to be in charge of our life as opposed to being a victim of. See, we're
Yeah.
not a victim of, there's that bad wolf. Oh my God. No, no, no. You've got the choice. All you have to do is feed the right wolf. That's all. I,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's up to you. It's up to you. And why humans tend to feed the bad wolf all the time, it's a little quirk of our humanity that but we can learn ourselves out of it. You know, some people have it more than the others. Because, yeah, we want to step out of victim. Look at where you are in your life being victim. Even if it's true, what if you were 100% victim? You got hit by a bus and you're laying there. You are the victim. You were, but if you take yourself out of the victim mode, then and you take some form of responsibility, then you can change it. Victims have no, you have no power. You've given away your power. Oh, poor me, the sky fell on me, the bus hit me, I was born this way, whatever that is. As soon as you go, okay, the bus hit me, but I was standing in the street, even though I was legal. But if I take responsibility, you can change it. You can just change it. So
even if you were totally innocent. There's nothing. You were on the pavement and the bus came on the pavement and you were looking the other way and it just bopped right into you. Even if you have no responsibility for the accident, you have responsibility now for how do to what extent can you get help? To what extent can you accept it? What extent can you say, oh poop, I'm sorry this happened, but let's see what I can get out of this. Maybe it's a
yes,
new career. Maybe you'll meet the love of your life in the hospital. Stuff
exactly.
happens.
And they're a doctor who's they're your orthopedic man. And you live happily ever after. Write your story, create your story. We all do. We all really do create our life story. Yes, there's some fate in there. Yes, there's some destiny, but the free will trumps it. Write your story. Write a good one.
And
Write a
do
big
it
one.
now because it's 11:11. It's a little
It's
past.
11:11. Okay, 11:11. All right, let's think about our moment. Don't close your eyes if you're driving or operating heavy machinery. But if you are, hi, Sunshine Angel. We
Oh,
know you're there somewhere. I don't know what you're saying, but hi. Um, everybody, close your eyes just for a second and think of somebody that you have differences with, whether they're political differences or religious differences or just when to take the trash cans out differences. It kind of doesn't matter. So think about somebody who you like or love or so is important in your life, but then you have these differences. Think about it just for a second, come up with something. Now, how do you handle it? Do you make it personal? Do you hold it against them? Do they hold it? Is it something that can become an argument? Is this something that you really take to heart and it causes fights or arguments or disagreements? Now, how would it be if you didn't make it personal? If you just didn't hold that against them? They take the trash out at a different hour than you do, or they believe somebody else should win for president. What if that part didn't make it personal? And how easy that would be. How easy that would be to love all the things you love about them and make that not personal. and how much happier you are in that relationship, whatever that relationship is. It's as easy as that. So everybody take a deep breath in again and release it, relax it, and think how our life is as easy as hard as we make it. We don't have to make it hard all the time. We don't. There's enough hard stuff that happens just from life anyways. Choose the easier, smoother path. Not always easy, and easy is highly overrated in my thought process, because sometimes hard is the best. Often hard is the best, most satisfying, most familiar, everything that is. So, and come back, and then put it into action. Put it into action. So, but I think we have to talk about our singles class, Merle. I'm so excited. Should we talk about what we're starting on Monday? There's got to be single people out there. There's got to be single people listening now or later. We are doing our magic of our magic and science of love 3-week, $75 amazing workshop starting this Monday. And we would love some more people in the class. It's Zoom. You could do it from anywhere. It's inexpensive. You could afford it.
Yes.
And we got 2 engagement rings out of our first session. We just finished our second session, and we'd love to have you in our third. So you can go to Merle's website, Merle relationshipmiracleworker.clams.
Relationshipmiracleworker.com/workshop.
And it's on both of our Facebook pages, Instagram pages, Twitter pages, LinkedIn pages, the magic and science of love. We would love to have you in the class. If you're not single or you're not looking, if you have any friends who are, we would love it if you referred them. Hello, I didn't see that. Something about comments. I didn't see the comments. So yeah, we would love to have you. We do magic, we do ritual, we do spell working, we do psychology, we do talking. It's fun and empowering and great. The link to the workshop is in the comments. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Thursday Thoughts Goddess, and up in the ethers. So the link is in the comments. And we want you to come back. We just gave away some books for people who just did the thing. And speaking of books, if we didn't give you one, you could buy one. Really, wait, I froze. On Amazon, Merle's the
Cracking the Relationship Code.
Thank you. And Old World Magic for the Modern World. Both work in every kind of relationship. Both work. Mine is like little life hacks, literally like life hacks to make them easy and positive and what you want. So get those on Amazon. You can find those on our website. But what are people doing in 45 minutes, Merle?
I don't know. Let's see. Could it be Merle's Pearls?
Yeah. Come back.
And I don't remember my topic. Come back right here and listen to another interesting relationship topic that I will tell you about at 12 o'clock.
It was a really good subject, whatever it is. It's really good. How not to get worn down in COVID is, I believe, what it is. How not to get worn down in COVID, says the goddess of the internet on our Facebook. Also, it's a big day, a good day. For tonight, I'm doing a practical magic and elemental and kind of going through the house, how to bring magic into your life at my 6 o'clock $10 class for House of Intuition. That'll be on my website. I have free readings tonight on live paranormal. Email me in advance. You guys know that because I can't do 10 things at once. Patti@pattinegri.com for questions for free readings at 7:30 Pacific time. So you can have a day of Merle and Patti.
Yes.
And I suggest you do.
I suggest you do. Okay, I think we covered everything. So I will see you at noontime Pacific, and we will both see Patti later tonight, and you'll see us together next Thursday for Thursday Thoughts with Merle and Patti.
And whenever you want, all of our old ones are on Merle's YouTube page.
Yes.
If you want a day of Merle and Patti.
Yes. You will love that.
Yeah. He was like, shut up. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We love you.
Bye, everybody.